Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. The new Moonlight archetype from Shining Victories. Currently, with the current support, it's an interesting archetype, but it's not something something top tier, at least with the current support. But let's take a quick look at the cards first, and then a few example duels. So the archetype is based around fusion archetype using polarization, of course, again, it's based on that they have 3 different fusion monsters. The first one here it's called Cat Dancer. Cat Dancer has 2400 attack, and you can special summon it by using 2 Moonlight monsters, any Moonlight monster, and send it to the graveyard. The most important effect here of Moonlight Cat Dancer is that you can tribute one other Moonlight monster, and by doing this, your opponent's monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, and at the same time, your Moonlight Cat Dancer can attack those monsters twice, prevent your opponent's monsters from being destroyed, and at the same time attack each one of your opponent's monsters twice. Currently, your Cat Dancer only has 2400 attack, but you have all of these effects to boost the attack, like for example with your Blue Cat, your level 4 Blue Cat. All of them are Beast Warrior, by the way, so it's searchable by Tanky, and Bear also deserves a spot in the main deck. But Moonlight Cat, Blue Cat, most important effect is that when it's special summoned, you can double the attack of one of your own Moonlight monsters. So that's kind of crucial. Again, makes it more easy to OTK the opponent, for example. And the second effect of Blue Cat is that when it's destroyed, either by battle or by a card effect, you can search any any Moonlight monster from your deck and special summon it. Most of the time, it will be your Blue Cat, again triggering the effect to, for example, double the attack of a Moonlight monster on the field. They also have 2 Pendulum monsters. You'll rarely Pendulum summon in the deck. Most importantly, you will use the Pendulum summon to get Blue Cat on board. It's special summon, so you will get the attack double effect. But the first one is, I believe, a level 6. Yeah, Moonlight Wolf. Most important effect is that when it's in your Pendulum scale, you can fusion summon any Moonlight monster using the fusion material monsters on your side of the field or in the graveyard. The biggest downside of this is that your Moonlight monsters will be banished, and most of the time you'll just need them in the grave, as you will see in a few moments. The second one is Moonlight Tiger. It's a level 3, scale of 5. Once per turn. It's not you can use the effect multiple times. So for example, if you have 2 Moonlight Tigers in your Pendulum scale, you can use both of them. But once per turn, you can target one Moonlight monster in your grave and special summon it. Crucial is that the monster's effect is negated and it cannot attack. But most importantly, most of the time, you will be reviving Black Sheep. Black Sheep is the big tutor, the key card of the engine of the deck, since it has multiple effects. The most few important effects is that you can discard it to the grave to search a polarization from the deck, so that's already kind of crucial. And if your Black Sheep is used for a fusion summon, any Moonlight monster, you can target one of the monsters used for fusion materials and get it back to your hand, except of course Black Sheep. But that's kind of good. Again, it's searchable by Tanky, so most of the time your Black Sheep will be your priority number 1 to get. The archetype also has a Debris Dragon, a Blizzard, Blackwing monster, normal summon and revive a Moonlight monster from your grave, and that's Moonlight White Rabbit. It's decent. Instant 3 off here in the deck. And I think, last but not least, we have a weaker, quote-unquote weaker one, and that's Purple Butterfly. Acts like a Kalut, only giving 1k attack boost, and at the same time you can banish your Butterfly from the grave to special summon a Moonlight monster from your hand. So again, hinting the Blue Cat here to get the double attack effect. Polarization is of course a very crucial. Fusion recovery can also be played in the main deck. Triple Tanky is a no-brainer. And they also get a trap card, a very good trap card, definitely a 3-off in the main deck, is that when any monster on your side of the field is destroyed, either by a battle or by a card effect, it doesn't matter, you can target up to 2 Moonlight monsters from your deck and add them to your hand. So again, very crucial to get that, to get those combo pieces to OTK the opponent. So again, most of the time you'll be searching out, definitely searching out Black Sheep, and depending on your setup, either a Blue Cat or probably White Rabbit. Yeah, sometimes Tiger. Yeah, of course depends on the situation. And then quickly the fusion monster. So the first fusion monster we already saw, Cat Dancer, can be special summoned by using 2 Moonlight monsters and Polymerization. Of course, you can tribute one other Moonlight monster on your side of the field, and by doing this, your opponent's monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, but you can attack those monsters twice. So each monster twice. And for example, yeah, if you used Blue Cat's double attack effect, your Moonlight Cat Dancer will have 4800 attack, and let's say your opponent has 2 monsters, your Moonlight Cat Dancer can attack 4 times in total. And then the second fusion monster, a little harder to summon, Panther Dancer. You can only fusion summon this by using the first fusion monster, so your Cat Dancer in combination with any other Moonlight monster, and it almost has the same effect, a little more attack. But yeah, it almost has the same effect here with Panther Dancer. You don't need to tribute a monster in order to get the full effect. Yeah, you also have a few burn damage effects with all of these. And the last one, the big boss monster of the deck, the hardest to summon since it needs 3 Moonlight monsters to get on the field. And of course, one of them being the previous fusion with which is Panther Dancer. But of course, your boss monster is the strongest one with 3500 attack, and it can always attack 2 times. And let's not forget the possibility of here Blue Cat special summon it and to double the attack of Leo Dancer, for example, to 7k attack twice. That's kind of big and will probably seal the deal in a duel. It's an interesting archetype, so let's see a few example duels. Alright, first game, playtesting against Spellbooks. Long time no see. I got to start. I'd rather not start here with a deck, but anyway. So tanky, I believe Black Sheep again. Black Sheep the tutor for Polymerization, and thanks to my scale, my, what is it, I think it's Lion? I think it's Lion, not really sure. Yeah, with that Pendulum monster, I can reborn any Moonlight monster from my grave. It's destroyed during the end phase, it doesn't matter, but that lets you trigger either Blue Cat, get the Search, or Black Sheep, of course, can be used for a fusion summon, again, netting that plus, quote-unquote plus, by using the effect to get back one of your monsters used for the fusion summon. Again, a monster was destroyed on my side of the field, which was Blue Cat indeed, and use a trap card to search 2 Moonlight monsters from a deck and add them to my hand. Again, most of the time you'll be searching out Black Sheep, since that can tutor your Polymerization. And depending on the setup, depending on your opponent, you can search any other Moonlight monster. Here I searched White Rabbit, the Debris Dragon of the deck. Top deck into Instant Fusion, the Instant Diamond Dire Wolf to clear the back row. Same concept if you're playing something like Pendulum Magicians. Pendulum Magicians to clear the back row and safely OTK here, again using the previous fusion to get the next upgraded fusion on board. Use Butterfly to give my fusion monster extra attack, and I think here the game is still glitched since Blue Cat doubles the original attack, and I think it should be like 4-8 and then the 1k extra from Butterfly, but I could be wrong here, doesn't really matter, I can attack for game. Next duel against Clownblade DCG. I got to start, so use Twin Twister multiple times in the deck since it's Harpy's Feather Duster V2. Clean the back row and use Tanky. 2 bears are in the main deck. Of course, bear searches out the Tanky. Tanky for next turn. Use the Pendulum Monsters effect. Reborn any Moonlight monster. But it's, of course, destroyed during the end phase. But Blue Cat triggers. And most of the time you'll be searching out another Blue Cat, setting up for next turn, right? Yeah, he makes a risky move here, but it definitely pays off. Maybe I should have special summoned my Blue Cat into defense position. Anyway, top deck into Fusion Recovery. I flip over Tanky, he does not negate the Tanky. Okay, I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, I was probably thinking that I only played 1 bear, but I do play 2 in the main deck, so use bear. Bear is destroyed, so I can reveal the trap card, search out 2 different Moonlight monsters from my deck, add them to my hand. Now it's OTK time. Again, Fusion upgrades. And eventually the last fusion was with the level 6 Pendulum monster, and unfortunately the fusion monsters are banished, but if you can OTK the opponent, it doesn't really matter. Right, the last duel against Light Swords. Again, I get to start and my hand is not that great. I think I have a Solemn Notice set and 1 Blue Cat, and I let them use Raiden's effect. mill 2 cards because my blue cat, yeah, my hand is terrible, and blue cat was the only card to get the engine going, so that's why I didn't use my solemn notice, right? But yeah, very unfortunate. He milled the wolf, milled the fleece, and eventually was able to go for Minerva and also the wolf. I think my only option here to still win a duel was either to top deck a black sheep or tanky or a polymerization, of course. So that's pretty much 9 outs, if I'm not mistaken, and I do top deck into tanky, so some few combos here. Use double Moonlight Tiger to always reborn your black sheep, since again, if black sheep is used for a fusion summon, you can get 1 Moonlight monster back, and then by banishing Butterfly, I can special summon Blue Cat doubles the attack of my fusion monster, and here, still glitched. Normally his monster is not destroyed by battle. Yeah, now I see, he probably should have also used Veiler earlier, although him having the Honest was always a game, but of course Solemn Notice. So yeah, Solemn Notice steals the game here. But all in all, it's an interesting archetype, polymerization based. It's not something tier 1, top tier, but yeah, they're definitely getting more support, right, in a future set. So guys, yeah, feel free to leave suggestions for the deck playstyle, tips if you already tried out the archetype. They were all welcome. That's it, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.